Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, we're about to start now. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Sickle Cell Society Suffolk Sickle Cell Health and Awareness Day. My name is Fanmon Tungui. Some of you know me, from various cases. But I'm a director at the Ipswich and Suffolk Council for Racial Equality, and I'm delighted to have been asked to open this very, very important day. The subject that we are talking about is very serious, and seeing people coming, to discuss this, but also to talk about, how we bring awareness and how we engage with other people who might not be aware of what help is available out there is very, very important. So once again, thank you, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for coming today. And if you are a member of a family of sickle cell, or you're supporting or caring for someone, or you are interested in joining the group or volunteering, please do visit the sickle cell store and speak to the people around them. I'll now hand over to the organizers, Elaine and Annetta, who will start with a presentation on what is sickle cell. Elaine herself is a sickle cell disorder, and Annetta is the parent of a child with sickle cell disorder, with herself being a career of a trade. So if we can just put our hands together for Elaine.
I just want to be free, don't want to go through this again. So I just stare at the picture frame and try to see the big picture. No more pain in the sky when we link up. One way you can help, give blood. Try to understand this kind of pain. I'm tired of trying to hide the shame. Most times I'm trained, but I disguise the pain with a smiley face. Awaiting the whole sequel. Shout out my fighters, we're co-equal. And it brings pain to my heart when I gotta bring awareness to my own people. Our people been suffering so much and our own peers weren't taught about it. This pain's been hidden for too long. Now it's time that I talk about it.
So they're very lucky to have a young guy share his experience through music, and that's why we're here today, is to share about the impact that sickle cell has on our lives, sufferers and family members.
What is sickle cell anemia? So it's a form of anemia. It's a condition where there is a deficiency of red blood cells in the blood. And it's the hemoglobin that is where the abnormality is in the red blood cells. And the hemoglobin carries the red blood cells from the lungs to the rest of the body. So you won't be surprised to know that sickle cell is the most common inherited blood disorder. Are you anybody aware of that? Yeah. But it's actually probably the least well known, but it's the most common. It's a serious and lifelong condition where the blood cells, which carry oxygen around the body, they develop abnormally. So a normal cell is a biconcave shape, so it flows through the body nicely. And the problem with people who have sickle cell, some of our blood cells are sickle shape, which is the shape to the right, and it decreases the ability of the blood to carry oxygen around the body, and it causes the red blood cells to become very hard and sickle shaped. So as the blood is flowing through our vessels, they become stuck together, become clumped together. So the lack of oxygen and the clumping causes acute episodes of pain and organ damage.
Who's at risk? It's mainly African and Caribbean people that we have the highest number. Yeah, but Asian, Middle Eastern, Eastern Mediterranean and Asian people also suffer with sickle cell. That you don't see so much in the rural areas, but when you go to the hospitals in London, you see a very mixed community of sickle cell sufferers. There are hundreds of hemoglobin disorders, but sickle cell is the world's most common, as Elaine said earlier. So you have Types of sickle cell: hemoglobin SS, hemoglobin SC, hemoglobin AS, hemoglobin AC, and beta thalassemia, and more. That is just to name a few of the blood hemoglobin disorders that come under the sickle cell family.
Talk about the acute pain that we suffer, and that's known as the sickle cell crisis. So what can bring on the crisis? So dehydration. It's important to keep ourselves well hydrated. Infection. People with sickle cell have a higher risk of bacterial infections like pneumonia. If you become ill, like with a fever, that can trigger off crisis. People with sickle cell suffer from the cold because of the effect that your blood vessels can restrict, so you get cold. And my family and friends will know that's my main trigger is the cold. And if you get stressed as well, it's important that people are always in a balanced state. So some with sickle cell, that stress can affect us as well. Menopause, or changes in the body, any hormonal changes. For anybody that has an existing medical condition, menopause can increase those symptoms. And also with the hot and the cold that women suffer during that time, that can cause crisis as well.
So there's conventional treatments. You have antibiotics. You can have antibiotics daily, on a daily basis. And you may also need pain relief daily also. Some people suffer daily with aches and pains with the sickle cell. You need to take your vaccinations. It's really, really important to get your vaccinations. Flu jabs, some people do, some people don't. You have pneumococcal vaccines. There are a list of vaccines that really is why we recommend that you actually contact yourself with a sickle cell specialist centre. So from the blood transfusions, he then went on to a full body blood exchange. And he had to have that. It was life dependent on having that full body blood exchange. And he had that for 2 years. And we got put onto the bone marrow transplant list. And as we are such a mixed culture, there wasn't a bone marrow match for him. So I would always say there's a hospital angel out there somewhere working on a cure. And that was the stem cell transplant. Now both the bone marrow and stem cell transplant are potential cures for sickle cell anemia. This came about when they were being treated for something else. The treatment is, in this country, it is free for children. Yeah, and it is usually in extreme cases. That's not even half the story for my boy. He's had moya, we had many other diagnoses because of that bashing around of the veins in the body. And when you're over 18, as you become more of an adult, actually the death risk increases to 75%. And that's due to all the chemotherapy and the pre-immune suppressant drugs and medication that you have to have. When you're older, your body doesn't deal with that so well. When you're young, your body's still developing at a faster rate. So that's the reason for such a high risk. So from our sickle cell group, I'd like to introduce Caroline and Vivica. And just to tell you a bit about family experience.
My name is Caroline, and I'm Vivica's mom. Vivica is 10 years old. Nine, she's nearly 10, sorry. I was adding a couple of months. Vivica is 9 years old, and she was diagnosed with sickle cell at birth, as Elaine and Annetta said during the Hillbreak tests. And when the nurse came over to the house to take the blood samples, I wasn't really expecting the results. I thought it's just one of those tests that I'll be told, oh, everything is fine. So when she came, the tests came, this came as a big surprise, because even though I'd had myths about sickle cell because I come from East Africa where the prevalence of sickle cell is quite high. I never really personally met anybody with sickle cell. There were a lot of myths flying around about life expectancy and what to expect when you have a child with sickle cell, but I never really thought this would happen to me, okay? I also find that family networks has been very instrumental in understanding the disease, because when my daughter was diagnosed with sickle cell, I didn't really have a lot of knowledge about it. Meeting other parents like Annetta and others in the group that are not here, we were able to exchange experiences and share information that was really supportive. Okay. Chelsea, do you want to come? Okay, Chelsea, her sister, is going to read the poem that Vivica managed to jot down her thoughts last night, and Chelsea managed to put it all together as a poem. Chelsea, do you want to come?
So this is a poem we wrote this morning. It's called Me and Sickle Cell. So this was me and Vivica. Sometimes I wish for it to fade away. I wish to be as healthy as a majestic black horse, for the pain pulsating through my body to no longer stay, for my array of medicine to finish its very last course. I wish to gallop and be free to frolic, to roam over mountains and fountains and plains and lanes. But perhaps this is all just hyperbolic. I must endure the pain that remains. I am a lone prayer to an empty sky. Cold breeze and air withers my chest. Sometimes I ask, why me, oh why? Why do I become so tired when I walk and stressed? I watch through the window as my friends play outside in the winter and rain, as they laugh carefree with ease. But I must remain inside in the warm again, or my sickle cells will multiply and I will fall to my knees. I ask my mum and dad why it hurts and stings. Why am I so different to everyone in sight? They said that I am as fragile as a butterfly's wing, and my blood cells are shaped like a crescent in the moonlight. My sister tells me I am not a girl with sickle cell. I am, in fact, a sickle cell warrior. As Angel Angelo once said, still like air I'll rise, and I will be victorious.
Thank you very much. I'm going to invite Leah to come and talk to us. I'm not going to introduce her because I sort of sit in my PowerPoint. I know you've introduced yourself, and we're running a bit behind today. So, Leah Salmon, thank you for accepting the invitation to come to Ipswich today. It's come from far. And I'm going to let you do your introduction.
Greetings, everyone. How are we today? Good. My name is Leah Salmon, the Naturally You Coach. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to the Sickle Cell Society in Suffolk for inviting me to come down. Thank you for Elaine's communication with me and for my beautiful sister right there, Nero DeMonte, for recommending me to Elaine. So today I'm going to be talking about long-term family health. Okay, so unlike the Sickle Cell Society and the people that you've spoken to, that you've heard from today, I'm not an expert in sickle cell anemia. Whilst I've worked with people who have sickle cell and have a sickle cell trait, one of my best friends growing up, we used to go to the hospital to visit her when she was having crises probably every month, at least once a month. I would visit her at home and she would be hooked up to the morphine drip. So sickle cell is something that, and I'm a black woman, I'm a black child. I've grown up with black people. Therefore, if you've grown up with black people, you know someone who's had sickle cell. It's highly likely you know someone who has had sickle cell. So it is something that and through my career as a nutritionist, it's something that I've studied to a degree as well. And I'm quite stubborn when it comes to my commitment to finding the most natural way to deal with everything. Mother Nature has a cure to everything. Your body is designed to heal, grow, and repair itself. I know that eventually we are going to, and even though we're going to find it eventually, I'm sure we're going to find it as a result of ancient medicine, but I know at some point we're going to be able to overcome this challenge that a lot of our family are experiencing now. But in the meantime, there's so many things that we can do naturally to minimize the impact of the symptoms that we have. Some of them have already been spoken about, but I'm going to be sharing a few more. So what I'm going to talk about is, a little bit, a brief history as to how I became a nutritionist. When I was about 12 years old, I decided I wanted to become a vegetarian. And everyone said to me, if you're going to be a vegetarian, you need to make sure you get your protein. So I started eating soya. And I started eating soya like soya was going out of fashion. I was having soya burgers, soya bacon, soya milk, soya cheese, I was writing on soya paper, drinking soya water, sleeping in a soya bed, drinking soya. Those things don't exist. But you know what I mean? I had a lot of soya coming into my life on a daily basis, and I thought I was the healthiest person around. When I was about 17 years old, I developed a condition called metrorrhagia, which meant I was basically bleeding between my periods because of a hormonal imbalance. And I lived with this condition for about 2 years, because as the saying goes, in order for change to occur, the pain of staying the same has to become greater than the pain of change. And the pain of staying the same and keeping that menstrual condition quiet, because whether it's a menstrual condition, whether you have diabetes, whether you have sickle cell, some people, when it comes to your medical health, it can be a bit daunting to share that information. We can be a bit embarrassed to share a medical condition that we have, especially when it comes to things like mental health, which is why it's so important when you have sickle cell and you do have those challenges. Like the sister just said, it's so important that you do seek help. But generally with any health condition, it's really important that you seek help. I didn't do that. I lived with it for 2 years because I was too embarrassed to go and tell anyone about my periods. I was a 17-year-old girl. But it did get too much trying to hide it. So when I was about 19, I did present to the doctors to let them know what was going on with me. And the reason I hadn't before is because I was scared they were going to either operate on me or drug me or ignore me. And unfortunately, they did the latter. They actually ignored me and said, if it gets any worse, come back in 6 months. Now, whilst that initially devastated me, it was actually the impetus to empower me to take control of my health. And now that's what I recommend everyone do, and I really try and empower people not to rely on your doctor, not to rely on your nutritionist, not to rely on any supplement, to empower yourself to take the steps that you need to take to improve your health, to take your health into your own hands. One of the greatest civilizations in history, the ancient Egyptian, above all of the doorways of their temples, it was normally inscribed with "Know thyself and to thyself be true." And that's such an important thing that we need to do, especially when you have a long-term condition like sickle cell. It's very important that you know what works best for you, you know what you can and can't do, and you not in a way that it's going to stop you from living an enjoyable, amazing life, but just so that you can enjoy your life as best as possible. And simple dietary changes, getting into the habit of doing things, can create a life for yourself where you can fully enjoy it and not let sickle cell control your life. You will still be fully in control and able to enjoy it. So one of the things that you can also do is get into the habit of making sure you're having something healthy on a daily basis. So I'm going to do a quick demonstration of a green smoothie. So who wants to drink green smoothie? Woo! Right, okay, let's do this. Right, so we're going to make a simple green smoothie. I'm going to make this almost exactly how I would make it normally, apart from the soaking of the chia seeds. So we want to get some healthy greens into your body. We're going to get the calcium, the potassium, the magnesium from some bananas. We're going to cheat and use some freshly pressed orange juice, but you can peel some oranges. Oh, and this is the amazing bit. This is the spirulina. So spirulina is a sea algae, it's a seaweed, and there are just some of the benefits of spirulina. We also have wheatgrass. Now wheatgrass is a slightly sweet, it's got a lot of the same thing. It doesn't have as much healthy fat as spirulina, but if you wanted an alternative green powder to make your smoothie very green, you can use wheatgrass. Now I'm going to put the spirulina powder in. Now, I personally think spirulina powder is gross. I think it's gross. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat, I'm not going to do that nutritionist. No, it's good for you. No. It does not taste nice. But citrus things like lime, pineapple, oranges, lemons, those juices, those foods, cover up the not so amazingly tasting nutrients that you want to put into a smoothie. I spice everything. If I want to give my children anything, I will put it in the smoothie, literally. Everything. And then it just all tastes like fruit juice. All tastes like fruit juice. Okay, so everyone's definitely going to get some because we've got loads of ingredients. But this smoothie is going to add protein, it's going to add vitamins, minerals, fiber, fats, water, energy to the start of your day. So this is something that you can add to your life. Using your food as your medicine is what we've always done traditionally. Even Hippocrates, who wrote the pledge that doctors follow today, he was noted as saying that if the doctors of today don't become nutritionists, the doctors of tomorrow will be nutritionists. Because our body regenerates itself. Our blood cells, like the sister said, they live for 120 days and they replace themselves. And they are grown from the food that you eat. So when you're eating a healthier diet, you're growing it, you're developing a healthier body. It all starts with your food, which is why even though I love the aromatherapy and the massage and all those things that I was learning, I realized that if I can help people take control of their food, even marginally, it's going to have a huge impact on the rest of their life and their health. I know I've probably gone over time. Thank you so much for listening and for participating. I hope you enjoyed the smoothie. You can come to my table to get my flyer to find out more about the work that I do, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. Take care and stay healthy.
Thank you so much, Leah. That was really inspiring, informative, everything great. And there's a bit of me lovely. Okay, we're going to have our break.
Welcome back everybody. So I hope everyone has enjoyed the taste of some healthy food. And there are some more tasty smoothies here for you all to try as well. And I'd like to introduce a blood donor. So my child has been dependent on blood, life-saving blood exchanges. So he's been dependent on everybody that donates blood. So I'd like to introduce Nigel Tappin, who's been giving blood for quite some time. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm Elaine's younger brother, and she asked me to talk about my blood donating experiences. Before we actually move on with the presentation, you're actually out here gives blood.
Well, that's donor.
You're a donor, yeah.
I used to.
You are? That's a small number of us. That's good. That's good. 4. Okay. Let's hope after this full presentation that you are able to. So, I've got sickle cell trait. So I am sort of who can give blood. Those with other sickle cell types cannot. So that's my first question for you there. Okay, so the blood donor experience, it's quick, it's easy, and it saves lives. Why is blood needed? It's been covered before this afternoon. I think it's good just to recap so people have an appreciation of why it's needed. It helps in the recovery due to accidents, childbirth, health conditions, we've heard about today, illness, and also injury. There's quite a broad spread of reasons why blood is needed. So I wanted to help an important cause as well. I didn't appreciate at the time they actually had a shortage of blood donors in general, and particularly in minorities. So what hit home to me is after I didn't blood, they said, we thank you very much for your blood, your minority, and and hope you carry on. That's quite a nice thing. I think they said earlier about a little bit of praise, and think, yeah, I'll do it again. That helps your experience.
Thank you very much, Nigel. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Right, so we've come to a section where we're going to be remembering our sickle cell warriors, as we call ourselves, but also we've got people in our community, nationally and internationally, that have passed as a result of sickle cell. I'm going to start off with Pearl.
Thank you, everybody. I wanted to just say a few words about my nephew, Jason Brown. He passed away in Berlin, Germany on the 30th of June 2015. He was 40 years old, so obviously had a lot of living left to do. He left a lovely girlfriend behind and a new life that he hoped to start and pursue. So I just want to share that with you. Thanks very much.
Okay, one of our group, Helga, she's not been well. Annetta mentioned her earlier, she's got sickle cell. And she texted the group this morning, so Annetta's going to share what she texted the group this morning.
So our Helga is African American Portuguese, beautiful soul. It says hello to all of you. Many days in the past I dreamed with this day, so she dreamt of this day, and I am blessed, and all of us are blessed. In the name of our Lord, this day came. But I can't come due to sickness. I will pray for all of you, and you have to be proud with your teamwork, of your faith, of your hope, grace and love and efforts, even the ones who feel ill in this time. My heart and my love, my prayers will be with you all today, and I know you will have a wonderful day. I can imagine all the smiles in your faces today, and the emotions in your eyes, because you've achieved so much. But in this path of light, you will conquer much more. With all my blessings and love, Helga Francesca Bourgeois.
All right, so Mia is going to be our final person. She's going to do a tribute song to us.
Sometimes I shake my legs and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I comb my hair and sometimes I won't. Depending how the wind blows, I might even paint my toes. It really just depends on whatever feels good in my soul. Oh, I'm not the average girl from your video, and I ain't built like no supermodel, but I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen.
Put our hands together for Leah. Amazing voice. Should have done this fine, huh? Well, we've come to wrapping up, to the end of, very soon to the end of the day. Just some closing thoughts really on behalf of the Sickle Cell Society Suffolk. I'd like to thank you, to the Sickle Cell Society Suffolk, for organising such an informative, inspiring and helpful day, and to all of you, everyone who's contributed today. So just big up yourselves. I know much more about sickle cell today than I did before I walked in, right? You? There are a lot of myths in our community, and I think I had a lot of them myself, so thank you very much for informing me about that. And what it's like as well to live with the condition, and the importance of being tested. So thank you, Leah, for such an inspirational presentation on health. Everybody needs to now go home and make that improved smoothie, okay? And if you're not sure, I'm sure you gave some people the recipes so we can introduce that into their lives. It just goes to show how important our health is, okay? And as you said, nature, there's an intelligence in nature. We are born from nature, and therefore there's an intelligence in that. So we need to trust that a lot more, okay, in terms of our health and well-being. There's such a need for blood donors, so we'd like to thank Nigel for sharing your personal experience and how brave it was actually for you to make that first step, And sometimes ask a friend to go with you. If you really have that desire, but you're a little bit anxious, ask someone to go with you. So thank you for sharing your experience. And in the spirit of World Blood Donor Day, we thank you for donating for all those years. That's incredible. I can't imagine how many lives you have helped and you have saved. So please, big up Nigel. It's for those of us who can give to think about donating blood. So mingle, share energies, talk, exchange, and patronise the health stalls, and just relax and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.